A certain researcher decided to perform an experiment using rats, a social experiment, to see how they responded to when given choices between a drug induced water and a normal water. What would they choose? And he found some very interesting results, which I would like to share with us. So, the first experiment, he discovered that the rats consistently chose the drug induced water. And by the end of the experiment, many of them were dead or they were drugged. They were high on morphine, cocaine, and all the drugs that were on the drug induced one. So they rejected the normal water and they chose the drug induced one. But he was not convinced. He felt that there was a certain element that contributed to it, and that was the fact that the mouse were isolated. So he decided to perform another experiment, this time around a much elaborate one. So he built what is now termed the rat pack. Now, this was a very big expanse of space in which the rats were given many things to do. There were other rats there, and they had a lot of activities, all sorts of things, all sorts of structures there to keep them busy. And what they found was that it was a total reversal of the initial study, and many of the rats completely rejected the drug-induced water, and the results was conclusive. As long as the rats had things to inspire them, things to encourage them, things that demanded their creativity, things that demanded an effort from them, they stayed away from that which was destructive, which was the cocaine induced water. Very telling and very deep experiment. And I believe this is also a very interesting parallel to life. Generally, God, God's design is that no man lives in isolation. The fastest way in which the enemy gets you is by ensuring that you're isolated. You get to a place in which you're living in a constant dark tunnel, and then you have a cycle of gloom, a cycle of certain thoughts that are destructive, in which you don't just see the light out of. So the devil desires that you're isolated. The lion doesn't go for the head; he always looks for a part of a bull or a prey that is isolated. No matter how strong the pride of the lion is, as long as the herd is united, they cannot win. So the devil understands this, and his desire is constantly to get you to be isolated. I've heard a lot of things over the last couple of years in ministry, and that's things like, oh, the believer doesn't have to go to church. You can stay in your house and fellowship with God. Listen to what the book of Hebrews chapter 10 verse 25 says. It says, not forsaking the assembly of ourselves as the manner of some, but exhorting one another, so much that as much as you see the day approaching. It says, do not forsake the assembly of ourselves. It says, as you see the day approaching, engage with others of like mind. Be in a place where a body of believers are gathered together to inspire you, to instruct you, to direct you. Have people who would constantly be willing to fellowship with you, to nurture your faith, to encourage you, to pray with you, to support you. It's very, very, very important. You are fighting. For many of us, the reason why we are fighting and losing the fight is that you are fighting alone. And God never intended that you fight alone. So refuse isolation. Refuse isolation. Reject it. It doesn't show strength. It's actual weakness, and also a high measure of pride. The Bible says that after Peter and James left the Pharisees, they went back to their own company. Who are those in your own company? Who are those who instruct you? Who are those who correct you in love? Who are those who guide you? Who are those who pray with you? Who are those who support you? It makes all the difference. It makes all the difference. It makes all the difference in you overcoming every negative tendencies, every negative advice, every negative instructions. I've seen situations whereby by just relating with people, they will tell me later, oh, when I spoke with you, a certain idea that I had that wasn't consistent with the will of God, I just changed my mind and I found out that that was the right thing to do without even me knowing. That's the power of fellowship, that's the power of communion. And as you make up your mind today to be a living part of the branch, the Lord will bring to you the right people. The Lord will bring to you your titles. He will bring to you your Mark, those who will be colleagues on your journey. He will bring to you your Luke. He will bring to you your Barnabas, those who will be mentors. He will bring to you your Paul, those who will be fathers in your faith. God bless you. I'll see you in the next one. Shalom.